Welcome to every LEGO Mixels tribe ranked part 1. In 27th place we have the Lixers. This tribe left the least impact on me. Spug, Tug, and Tungster, none of them have any cool playability features or interesting builds, so they didn't really break any new ground, and I feel like I have to put them in last place as a result. In 26th place we had the Newsers. Screeno, Camster, and Mike, none of them really brought anything new to the table, and were pretty underwhelming tribe for the Mixels to finish on, but I did like their theme and their color scheme a little bit more than the Lixers, which is why they're ahead of them. In 25th place we have the Orbitons. Rocket and Nixpert are actually not too bad, although I feel like they could have done with a little more playability. Not noticed what brings the tribe down though, with no playability or interesting builds at all, and like I said in the long video, his personality is way more interesting than his build. Honestly, this tribe's pretty boring all round. In 24th place we have the Infinites Cousins, which is not a good sign. I don't really like the idea of Cousins tribes in general. Meltus doesn't really have anything going for him, except the fact that he's clearly based on a T-Rex. Slams is probably my favorite of the tribe because he's the most playable, and Bernard, well, we finally have a Mixel that can breathe fire.
Yay!
In 23rd place we have the OG Frosticons. Sunbow's pretty cool, and I like his minifig heads. Lunk is so derpy, it looks great, lots of playability in the neck. I've grown to not really like Fleur. His build wasn't fun to put together, and it's just like not really fun to look at or play with, but it's not a terrible tribe at all. Number 23 is the OG Infinites. I'll never forget the first time I put the first ever Mixel Flame together, and his beaky mouth just sticking with me. Volk's not terrible, but not much to say about him. Zorch is the best of the OG Infinites though. That one eyebrow piece with the handlebar, you can get so much expression out of it. It's great. Number 21 is the Mixopolis City Fire Department. Splasho, based on a fire hydrant, great, no notes. Awkward, a little bit unoriginal, don't really care for him. We've got so many flying Mixels. And Hydro, well, if he could roll along with his wheels, he would be so much better. And the mouth on him is also a little bit confusing as well. In 20th place, we have the Fang Gang. I like how deranged Chomley looks, but he could have done with an opening mouth. Gorba's not terrible, but not one of the more memorable early Mixels for me, unlike Jug, who stuck with me for a very long time because of his threatening yet also kind of friendly design. But there was another Mixel that did it better. And the final tribe for part 1, number 19, the Cragsters. Crater loved the big hand, great, and the posability of the fingers. Seismo, pretty alright. I wish he could have had some more detail from the back, but I love his angry face. Shuff is my favorite because he just looks like a cute little walking rock. It's great. None of this tribe have any real standout features, but they're overall just rock solid, pun entirely intended. To be continued in part 2.